When they were tested afterward, the students who sat with their arms folded retained 38% less information than the control group who just sat through the exact same lecture with their arms resting uncrossed.
That is a massive, incredibly sharp plummet in retention. And this brilliantly illustrates the craziest part of all this. The intent of the person crossing their arms might be deep processing and laser focus, right? But the physical pose itself is actively fighting against that exact goal. Despite it feeling like this perfectly natural, totally comfortable way to process complex thoughts, folding your arms is literally causing your brain to drop nearly 40% of the material you are trying so desperately to absorb.
And get this, the impact doesn't just stop at a leaky memory. That exact same study found that keeping those arms tightly folded actually led the students to develop a highly critical, remarkably negative opinion of both the lecturer and the material itself. Even if those students had zero conscious realization of it, their physical posture was quietly whispering to their brains to be skeptical. It artificially manufactured a fundamentally less receptive, more negative mental state.
So we are left with this profound, almost hilarious disconnect, a total split between our intent and reality. On one hand, your intent is absolute concentration, deep processing. But on the exact opposite side, the actual real-world effect is a less receptive brain that reinforces a highly critical state. You're trying your hardest to listen and problem solve, but your body is accidentally triggering skepticism and making you forget almost half of what you just heard.
Okay, so knowing this fascinating little paradox between what we mean to do and what actually happens, how do we navigate this out in the wild?